Hello YouTube, it's been a little while, which I apologise. Last week I was at the parents' so I didn't get a chance to make a video, but I'm going to make up for it with a Get Ready With Me stroke makeup tutorial. Okay, so the look today is going to be a sort of my general day-to-day look when I'm going to work or just going to the shops, stuff like that. Sort of thing that most people get away without makeup for, but I kind of have to, being trans. It's pretty damn obvious if I don't do it. So I'm aiming this pretty much at new trans people or new trans women. However, anyone else is free to watch, learn and laugh at me fucking up. Which has been happening quite a lot when making these clips so far. So let's get on with the makeup. Okay, this is the makeup tutorial. Just before we start, a slight disclaimer, I do wear glasses. My vision is not great, and so if you see me holding the mirror up too close and I'm hiding stuff, I apologise for that. I'm going to try and do my best to show you what I'm doing, but I need to see what I'm doing as well, and yeah, I can't see a thing. I've also written down everything down here, which I'm using today, with a price and general stuff. But again, I can't read it, so if you see me lean down like that, that's what I'm doing, just reading off the notes. As I say, I know what everything's called, but it's just like the notes for getting out. Okay, to begin with, foundation is a cheap one. This is Boots Vitamin E Moist Day Cream. It costs about £2.50 to £3. I say it's not expensive, and you just apply that all over your face. I am watching what I'm doing in the screen down there, so I do have a mirror as well. Now, if you're trans, before you do this, I would strongly suggest having like best shave ever. I'll do a tutorial on that routine at some point, but I would just make sure you are as smooth as possible. Okay, and next up is primer. I use Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is expensive, it's about £25. As I say, my makeup is a mixture of cheap and cheerful and premium. I sort of mix and match with what goes with me. I have tried cheap primers, but I find I tend to need more of them, and so by the time one of these usually lasts me about 3 or 4 cheap ones, so there's not much difference in it price wise, and you just put a blob about the size of a pea on your finger, rub, again. So after primer is concealer. I'm currently using Rimmel Hide the Blemish. It comes in like a little lipstick thing, and I apply that. Sorry, this is one of these things I'm going to have to use the mirror. Apply that under my eyes. A little bit in there, the chin bit. Again, if that's more a sort of trans thing, and just cover up a couple of spots. I am quite susceptible to spots, so okay. And once you put it on, blend it all in with your finger. So after priming and concealing, it's then foundation. After the ultra expensive primer, I actually use cheap foundation. I use Rimmel Stay Matte. This ranges between about £4 and £6 depending on where you get it from. I get it from Amazon, but it's about £4.50 from Amazon. But other places like Boots and that, I expect to pay about £5.99, so it's quite a cheap drugstore brand. As I say, I mix and match. I just tend to use quite a lot of foundation, so I could get a more expensive one. But it will just cancel out the amount I use it. So I mean, to be honest, I'm not trying for perfect today because this is all coming off in a few minutes. I'm actually filming this in the evening after I have a bath and shower, so it's for a perfect time to actually film, as I'm not rushing off to go out anywhere. Okay, and now what I sometimes do is blend in with one of these. I've got a Zingy after the EDF mascot. If you've seen the advert with the little orange dancey, I don't know how it's all like that, isn't it? I think. Anyway, yeah. Just sometimes pat in foundation with this. These are £5 in Marks and Spencer's. I think they call them beauty blenders or blending sponges. Zingy I prefer actually. So yeah, this is a Zingy. Next up is powder. I use Collection Translucent. This comes in at about £2. This is again a cheap drugstore brand. Okay, now we're starting the eyes. First of all, I put on MAC Prep and Prime Extend Eye Base. This costs about £16. It's not cheap, but you only need literally a tiny bit. Literally like that much. And I'll just smear a bit over my eyelids. Okay, next up we have my first eyeshadow colour. This is only going to involve two colours. Let's say I tend to do this for speed normally, so just a little bit of MAC Vanilla eyeshadow on a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush. The MAC is about £13 for the eyeshadow, and the brush was I think £10 in a pack of 5. So the packs are great if you are starting out with makeup. Okay, and I just put a bit on my lid and fill in the crease up to my brow bone. And then colour 2 is Satin Taupe. again from MAC. This is also £13, and I put it on with a MAC 217 brush. This is about £20 for the brush. I started out with, again, one from the Real Collection Technique set. Depending on what colours I'm mixing, I will sometimes still use the Real Technique stuff. As I say, the MAC's brush has been used a lot with Satin Taupe. I need to clean them out as well, so I'm using what I have already stained with the colour. So when I wash them out after I've done this video, you know, I can mix and match again. And I'm going to put this all over the lid today. Sometimes I do half the lid. But I wasn't paying attention just now and just did the whole lid, so. But if I'm doing half the lid, I'll do the other ones a half to show you. Basically start about there and then just do little circles backwards. As I'm doing the full lid, I'm just going to fill that in. Because it's too late to start over. And then, what I normally do is using a MAC 219 brush, which I couldn't see for a minute. Again, as I said, eyesight is an issue. I just put a little bit more Satin Taupe. Just underneath, about quarter to halfway round. Okay, and here's where you get to see me screw up. Eyeliner. I use Illamasque Precision Gel Liner in Affinity, aka black. This is goth essentially, and I put it on with currently put it on with a number 7 Precision Eyeliner brush. This is from Boots. It's not old, a little old. I think this was about £7. And I just do the top of the lid, or top lid, with a little wing. The thing I'm always doing is just putting a little tip in the inner corner. I'm going to try to dab that out with a Q-tip or cotton bud. Sorry, I should be talking, but I'm trying to concentrate at the same time, especially at this stage where I do have a tendency to poke myself in the eye with brushes, so trying to avoid that is a good thing. And then what I then do is then just line under the tip, or lower lid, or lower waterline I should say. Sorry. Still learning what most of these technical terms are. Okay, so mascara. The one I'm using, again as my sort of basic, is Collection Longer Lash. I I do have quite good lashes, and I tend to prefer to have quite thick mascara, so I don't need to wear false eyelashes, which I find really uncomfortable. So this is going to be a mirror close-up. So okay, so blusher. This is something I'm still perfecting a little bit. As it will come with time and as you learn your face shape and stuff. So I'm using a collection blush in Shocking. These are like $2 or $3.99 with a brush from a cheap set on Amazon. I do have a better one, I think, in the glossy box, but I haven't tried using it yet. So at the moment I'll be using this one, and just load up a bit on the brush. And I used to I was initially told don't smile, and just but a friend of mine's actually said smile and go ahead. Bring up a phone smile result. So I'm not sure this is coming on because this is a different light and different angle to what I normally do it in. But I normally actually do it at the PC desk, and set the screen to something quite light and then just work from that. Whereas at the moment I've just got my photo light set back a little bit to not over flood me, and yeah, it's the lighting and angles are a bit different to what I'm normally used to. So this is where things could go a bit wrong. This is actually brand new today. A number 7 Precision Lips Pencil in Paprika. I normally only do lips pencil if I'm going somewhere nice, but I thought I'd give this a try and see how it goes. What I normally do is just rub my finger over my lips a couple of times just to remove any residual powder. I have seen suggested you put powder on, actually. Someone said put their powder on first. I'm in two minds on that. I'll do it without for today though. Just going around the edge of my lips. What I'm now going to do is just do the little V shape under my nose. There's a high probability this will be wonky, but as I say, I'm not wearing it anywhere, so it's compared to I normally fill my lips in with pencil and then do the lipstick on top. Finally is lipstick. This is number 17, not 17, sorry, number 7 Moisture Drench. I started out on pretty much all 17 everything, so I'm still used to saying number 17 for boot stuff. Yeah, number 7 Moisture Drench. And this is my day-to-day lipstick. And that's how I do my makeup. Just quickly close that down. And yeah, that's my face of the day. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial stroke get ready with me, and feel free to like, comment and subscribe. Especially comment if I'm doing anything wrong. My makeup technique does tend to horrify makeup artists somewhat. And yeah, I shall speak to you very soon.